If a layer of this planet gets so hot, it could melt a steel blade, and we're sending machines wrapped in materials thinner than a kitchen pan right through it. And those machines come back absolutely fine. Then either physics has a secret it hasn't told us, or someone is telling a story that just doesn't add up. Stay with me, because the moment you understand what's really happening here, you're going to look up at the sky and feel something shift. And I promise you, by the end of this, you'll never think about space the same way again. Okay, so let's get into this properly. Scientists tell us that the thermosphere, which is a layer sitting somewhere between 80 and 600 kilometers above your head right now, reaches temperatures of up to 2000 degrees Celsius. That's not warm, that's not hot. That is the temperature where solid steel turns into liquid, where metal stops being metal. Now here's where things start to feel strange. We're also told that satellites, the machines we use for GPS, weather alerts, phone signals, the internet you're watching this on, live inside that exact same layer. And they're not built like tanks, they're not wrapped in anything dramatic. We're talking aluminium frames, solar panels, some wiring, the kind of materials a fire would destroy without trying. So let's just sit with that for a second. 2000-degree heat, thin metal machines, both in the same place, and one of them is fine. If you said that in any other context, people would laugh. But when scientists say it, we just nod and move on. Why is that? What makes us so quick to accept something that on the surface sounds completely impossible? And here's the part that really starts to itch. This isn't a small inconsistency. This is the kind of contradiction that, if it showed up in anything else, courts, contracts, history books, we would call it a problem. We would demand answers. But before I give you the explanation they use, I want you to notice something. Notice how quickly most people shut this question down. Notice how uncomfortable it makes some people just to hear the question asked out loud. Why does a simple science question feel like stepping on something sacred? Think about what you were taught in school. You were handed a model of the world and told to memorize it, not examine it. You were given diagrams and textbooks and told this is how it works. But you were rarely asked to question it. And if you did ask, you were often made to feel like the problem was you, not the answer. That pattern, that feeling of just trust us. That's not science, that's something else entirely. And this thermosphere thing, it's not alone. It's one of many moments where if you actually sit down and push on the explanation, it starts to feel less solid than you were told, less certain, more like a story held together by assumption and authority, rather than evidence you can actually touch.